Yeah, the angle against Falcon's knee, I do it like down and away, and sometimes I get it. I'm not sure if it's entirely the right one though. But the thing is, even if you dodge, it's not safe by any means, but it's very good. It's not guaranteed, at least, if that's the case. No, I wanted to run in, jump cancel grab, and I fucked up bad there. Oh, that's such a hard option for floaties to cover. Like the up B, like going high. You really have to read it, and sometimes even if you read it, you have to go so early that they can't change the direction at the last moment, and then you have to guess again. Yeah, I say it's very good at the game, but it's also, as stated, it's not that many players playing the game. And I actually heard he was losing a Iron Man with all characters against a Japanese guy. And I've heard it from tons of people, so I believe that's the case. But I guess people don't want to believe that could possibly ever happen. And against some guy from Peru, he was like it was sort of 50-50 in Pikachu Dittos. He was beating the Peru guy with other characters though, but still. Yeah, oh, Yerson, yeah, he was called Yerson, the Peru guy. The Japanese guy, I don't remember what he's called, but I think he means Samus. Which is insane. No. At least I got the parachute. Yeah, the thing is, with 64, you're sort of, maybe not forced, but the best way to play is playing very, very defensive and very lame with most characters. So nice. I'm not sure if I agree with that mindset. Even if you die from one hit, depending on how the game is built itself, aggressive play could be beneficial even if you die from one hit. It's just like the options to play defensive and getting the hit in is better than playing aggressive with basically any character, and that's why. Oh my god, can I please learn from that? That was supposed to be a shine.
That was supposed to be an upper.
Afro, you mean?
I mean upper, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. Imagine if you would have gotten that grab. It wouldn't be sick.
Do you think I could have wrestled there?
Yeah, I think so. It was, I mean, pretty tight timing, but still.
Yeah.
The thing about Brawl and how deep it is, it's like the neutral game in Brawl is actually pretty deep. I don't like the way you have to play the game, and the fact that punish game is like not non-existent, but compared to melee, yeah. But it's actually kind of deep in the areas it's played. It's just boring to play. I prefer to play Smash 64 over Brawl any day of the week, but I would not actually say 64 is deeper than Brawl. Like, having a personal preference for a game doesn't necessarily mean it has to be deeper or like less deep. It's a lot about like the options you do have and how hard it is to figure everything out, and tons of different factors. But mostly like the options you do have. And in 64, like, oh, if you shield, you have nothing you can do. That's bad game design.
No, I thought I was going to do L. Fuck.
No.
Not after this. Fuck.
Oh my god, that was a bad up smash.
No, why did I roll? Oh.
Hey, what's up, dude? No.
No.
Almost. Okay, I will play one more with Fox and then I'm gonna go Peach. Just throwing out random ideas to me, like when I'm playing Peach against Puff, would be highly appreciated, even if they might sound stupid. Like, just to give me something to think about, because that matchup, I have actually no clue. I really hate that matchup. But now I'm going back to America in like slightly more than a month. I did not expect that. Or actually sort of like I wanted to go to Big House, but the fact that it got confirmed so early kind of surprised me. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I should have been shooting like 4 lasers less. Then it might have worked. Triple upper dead on path. The thing with characters winning tournaments or not, it's not always, you know, a proof of the character being good or not. It can be like, oh, the community hasn't been having the results for the character, so a lot of new players are like picking up another character rather than the best one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Peach for a few games. I'm probably gonna play more Fox like later on, but I just want to try a few games. Like maybe on a stage like FOD, it could be good. Like I'm still pretty convinced if melee players went to a country with like a no community and they had no awareness of like the game at all, and people started to play characters like Link or Donkey Kong, people would be like, oh, these characters, they are fucking broken. They are winning every single tournament. They has to be the best characters. The results are showing that. And then they're like so blinded by the results that they stop to think. They accept it as fact just because the results are showing that. That's ignorance. You're not even trying like to think on your own. You just see something and you accept it for what it is. Well, yeah, I've heard a lot of people from Cambodia is playing Young Link, but I'm not sure if he actually ended up like super high on the tier list. The thing is, they most likely is aware of the, you know, competitive scene in America or something anyway, so I would not be surprised if they still had like Fox on top on the list. Winning with characters like Ice Climbers or Bowser, it gets harder. I think my Ices can sort of play again in a few matchups, but my Bowser is absolutely horrible. The thing is, look, after a while though, like you know the basics of the game, you know spacing, how to read opponents, and all of that. But in terms of like my own skill level, Bowser and Ganon is probably my 2 worst characters. I actually don't like slow characters overall. Like Peach is sort of like the exception. She's not super slow, but compared to like every main I've been having in other Smash games, she is the slowest characters that I've been playing. And more up smashes with Peach, or what do you mean? Or maybe you meant with Fox, because that in that matchup I really should have used more up smashes. Oh wait, what? Why did I stop flying?
I don't know.
That was so crazy. That was like in the middle of the grab. They were like, no, you're not gonna die.
Snubben kallas det. That's called snubben.
Yeah, that's called snubben. Shout out to Ultimate Scout. Best DI ever.
No.
Oh no, what, really? Oh my god, that's stupid. I really thought that would... Oh my god. Pikachu, I feel like he's an alright character, but it's hard going all the way with him. Especially in NTSC. Sheik is a very tricky matchup with like the chain grab and stuff. Even though it doesn't work that long. It might not be impossible, but extremely hard. No, jerk, I don't believe in that statement. People being too slow to play characters. Hungerbox was also saying it like, oh, my fingers, they are too slow to play a Spacey. And then he was playing this game on like iPhone with like, don't tap the wrong tile. And you need to be fast in your fingers on that. And then he was like having like a good record. So, I don't know, it's muscle memory. I think like maybe 1 in a million have like fingers that might not be fast enough. Like some kind of disorder or disease or whatever. I think it's more of a John, like covering up, like, yeah, sort of like having an excuse for not doing it. Yeah, I guess try and get a good turnip if Puff misses a rest is the best thing. I do it sometimes. It's just like every time I try it, I'm not getting it. It's more like I'm getting them randomly in game instead. Like when you're praying for the Stitch to arrive, it doesn't. And now someone is probably gonna send me the double Stitch video against Mango. But yeah, it was actually pretty funny. Yeah, the thing about brains not being too fast is also like how many times you have been doing something and how well you can learn just the specific thing. Like the more used you are to a specific situation, the faster your brain will react to the situation. And yeah, then you work from there. Yeah, if someone is actually having a disease, then yeah, that is like limiting them in any possible way. Yeah, then obviously that's a legit excuse. But that's not the case in most of the cases. Yeah, the thing about reaction time is also, as I sort of explained, like the more time you do something, the faster you will react. Like the brain is not used to like, if we take in a new person playing this game, like imagine a professional, like maybe StarCraft player or something, which is having like super good reactions, and they are supposed to react to text. At first, I would be super surprised if they were faster than like a professional melee player, even though they have faster reactions overall maybe, because they're not used to like react to this certain movement from, you know, attack in place, tech roll to the right or left, or no tech at all. But the more and more they play the game, the faster the brain will like remember this specific like movement from the character, and the faster they will react. Like even Mewtwo said he cannot chain grab on FD because he could not react fast enough back in the days. And as we all can see, he doesn't have a problem at all with that anymore. Okay, so is the stream having any suggestions how to handle Puff's backer with Peach? I know I'm the Peach main, but brainstorming some ideas could be good. Like, I know DOH is handling it with the F smash, but I really don't think that's a winning game in the long term. Maybe throw in twice or something a game. And then turnips out of shield is also okay, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking for more answers. Oh my god.
What? Why?
Okay, that was very, very optimistic. Yeah, the power shield is good because then it doesn't make the shield go smaller, but I don't think I have anything that I can like punish with because the backer is having longer range than all of my moves. Wait, how am I supposed to punch her with an upper from Bear? Bear is having longer range and Puff moves faster in the air. Unless I'm very stupid right now, that mathematic doesn't work in my head. Yeah, I guess Mango would probably have a lot of good ideas, but it's different to play against Puff if you're playing Puff. If you're also playing Puff, like it's two completely different matchups. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Mango would have something smart to say. Like he's such a smart player. Yeah, played the lottery every single match. Oh my god, I have to pray to the gods. I better be a good human being, or else this matchup is never gonna work. Oh, you mean WM cancel out of shield? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure how much faster it would be than wave dash, but yeah, I guess I could try it out. Yeah, melee Puff, or I don't think Puff is as defensive as people say, to be honest. It's just that she plays the same way, or like she's spacing a lot with backers, but I would not really say that she's necessarily like a brawl character or that defensive. Like a lot of characters is sort of camping Puff too, so she's actually the one going in. It's just that most people don't like to see Puff, so they tell themselves that boring game style is necessarily defensive. I feel it's the same when I'm playing against Fox. Foxes can be camping me the entire game with lasers, and then people are like, oh, Peach is so defensive. And I'm like, wait, did you and me watch the same match? A lot of times I feel like I'm not watching the same match as most people. Beam Sword actually seems okay against Puff. The jab is super good. Go away.
What?
Yeah, that was F
Tipper.
tilt. No, that was F tilt.
Oh, but it sounded like a tipper.
No, don't take my beam sword. No. Okay, I guess I have to pull a new one. We all saw where the beam sword landed. I have to pick it. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, the beam sword stock against Mewtwo at MLG was so much fun. Like, he kept trying to wave dash into me when I was doing jab on his shield. Like 5 times or something. And then randomly throwing it one time. The second time I did throw it, I made it more for like getting the crowd hyped. Because sometimes I feel like it can be worth it, you know, to do something that is not optimal. To like trick your opponent or like make them really wonder like, what the fuck, I did not expect that. And that might make them more afraid. Break the shield! Almost.
That hurt.
Yeah, I saw that. Your shield was so close.
Wait, look at that.
Shield break.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Most underrated melee character right now. I can't say Yoshi anymore because now people, because of results of course, have started to accept Yoshi as like an alright character. Like in the past he was like 20 or something on the list. Like below characters like Roy and I think Game Watch too, and especially Roy. That's like, I will never understand that. But anyway, since he's out of the picture now, I would probably say I don't know, Ices maybe? Like, most people put him as 8th. I think they're at least 7th and closer to the top characters than most people think. And also Luigi. Yeah, Luigi is also a bit underrated, I would say. He's actually not that bad. He's having great hitboxes. His ground movement is very good, especially because his wave dash is so long. The fact that he's so fast, he can react on a lot of his punishes. Obviously, his aerial mobility and recovery is pretty poor, though. But yeah, I would say he's probably one of the most underrated characters as well. I should not have gone for that. Yeah, I've heard Dr. Mario against Puff might not be that bad. I'm not sure if it's that good either though. Like, the pill camping is sort of effective, but especially against Hungrybox because that would be that Puff to beat. I think Younglink's zoning game is way better, and he has started to learn that now. And like, it's very easily to like get gimped. You can kill Puff kinda easily though. But the fact about Dr. Mario having a great punish on rest is like, it's true, but I don't think a good Puff should go for rest unless it's like guaranteed basically. It's not many times Puff is gonna go for a rest, which means he's not gonna miss a rest often because he doesn't use the move a lot. Damn. There's been quite a few Phantom hits today.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of picking character against Hungrybox, I feel like it's probably gonna be Peach or Fox in the end. I feel like my Fox, it is good. I just need to learn the Puff matchup more, and I hopefully will play against one of the best Puffs in Europe. I'm trying to get him to come over at some point before I go to America. No, Thomas.
Do you think he's the best?
One of the best, I said.
Oh, I said you thought
Yeah.
the best.
One of the best. It's like kind of even. I think they're like depending on matchup.
But Tech has had better results though
Yeah.
at the bigger tournament so far. But like I think you should go Fox. I mean even if your Fox isn't like the best right now against Puff, it's still like Fox still has such an advantage in the matchup. So like it's worth investing into.
Yeah, long term. Yeah.
Because it's still Fox versus Puff in the end. So like if any character can do it, it's him, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one character to play against Puff.
Yeah, he's so good. It's Puff's worst matchup, so
Yeah, obviously. Like by far.
yeah, by far.
I would not say that any other matchup is
No,
that
like-
bad for Puff. Like
No, they're like either 50-50 or she wins. Or like,
Yeah.
not even 50-50. Like I think Falco is like almost 50-50.
yeah, that's about 50-50. It's
Depends on the stage.
yeah. Yeah, it's more stage depending than like, oh, this matchup is
But the
clearly in
rest,
this character.
I think Puff is like slight against Marv and Puff wins against Sheik, wins against Falcon.
Yeah. The thing about my Youngling, the thing is, I still think the matchup is sort of even. I said it like during all the years I was beating Hungerbox, and I still think it's sort of even though tons of people said the matchup was like 8-2 or something just because I was winning. I'm like, you guys don't even know what 8-2 is. But I think it would be possible for Youngling main to like beat Hungerbox, you know, but I don't feel like Youngling is worth it to like invest that much time into, because it's still against one person in one single matchup. And since the matchup is even, and if we have like the same matchup knowledge, it should be who is handling their character the best. Is Hungerbox having more knowledge and better like execution and stuff like that with Puff, or am I having it with Youngling? And that's the tricky part, because he only plays Puff, and I have no Puffs to practice against, basically. So that makes it very, very hard. And then I feel like Fox in the long term is gonna be the solution. Oof, I was not sure if I was gonna cut it. But if I do it uppy there, then you have a free edge card anyway. Or like not free, but I'm in tricky spot at the edge. So I had to go for it. Nice. I haven't decided on the Fox, but it's like the most likely option, I
just
guess.
think you should go for it because it will just get better, and you will still have that matchup advantage. So like, I think it's the most smartest decision.
Yeah.
And also that will also practice your Fox. So, and it's also good to have like a really strong secondary Fox, you know, for like whatever reason.
Yeah. Also like Foxes on Stadium in NTSC. Like Fox already versus Peach is a matchup I don't really like in terms of like how hard it is to play. Even though I feel like it's a matchup I handle extremely well.
Compared to every other Peach, pretty much do.
Yes, this is the legendary Pontus.
Who said that?
Project Square.
I don't know who that is.
Apparently it's not as famous as you, dude. It's not everyone can be that, because then no one would be, you know, famous.
Yeah, I'm so famous, right? No, but I think this matchup, yeah, it's clearly in Pop's favor, but I haven't played a lot of Peaches too, because no Peach wants to play this matchup.
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, I don't think this matchup is as bad. on like unless you reach top world class level.
Yeah.
The
Because
bet yeah.
They can space bears so well that it's like it becomes so hard.
Yeah, on like decent level, I would say this matchup is maybe not even, but it's not unwinnable by any means.
Yeah.
But on super high level, it becomes a nightmare.
Yeah, I can see that.
So when I see a lot of puffs like losing to Peach on like decent level,
Also,
I don't feel like, oh, it's like you did everything completely wrong. It's just like they need to become a bit better at the game.
yeah. Also, like one thing I do versus when I play with Peach is like, you know, if you dash attacking my shield, I just rest. But I know, like, I know that if I shield in front of you, you won't dash attack me.
Yeah, I'm so afraid of dash attacking at all
Yeah,
points.
I know you won't do it. So, like, there's no point even going for it because I know you won't mess up that bad.
Yeah.
You're too good for that.
It's like maybe once every 40 games I'm like for some reason like doing it because out of a habit or something, I guess. No, Pontus is not Gothenburg's Leffen. He's trolling online. He's such a cool guy.
What? Did you see what happened? Oh my god, you didn't see it. Look at the screen, wait.
What?
You missed some. I think you watched the screen and something crazy happened. Look at the transformation. This looks so funny. Wait, look.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
Imagine
that's
if you like, what happens if like, because I can up for you, right?
yeah. If you do it fast enough, you are
How would
gonna.
that look? I can't even imagine.
It's just like I'm a bit higher than from a normal grab, so it's not that like. If you see it once, it's not so special. Oh, by the way, have you seen on the windmill stage on this stage that Puff's F smash gets longer?
Yeah, you mean by the like show? You know the what do you call it? I know what you mean.
Yeah, around the edge.
Here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like a slight hill, like it's going upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time the windmill is coming up, you can show it, I guess.
Oh, we're going for the YOLO.
Okay,
right?
no,
I think you
we're
would have gotten it, but you down smashed. So you ducked.
Oh my god, I can't believe I connected all those four.
I just wanna play Fox once against her. Peach next smash.
Yeah, sure.
Just for fun. It's gonna be bad.
Cal W. What's up, dude? Yes. He was playing on stream a few days ago, guys. Such an awesome guy.
Yeah. It's good that he plays again because he's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's very good. Like in Gothenburg right now, we have like Cal W, Android, and Rockies in pretty similar skill level, and they all can beat each other. So it's like I think they are like pushing each other, you know, and that's very, very good. Power should left smash. That was by accident. Oh, really? The thing, I would love to bring Tech. He lives so far away though, but yeah, maybe. I would actually be up for like paying a little bit of Tex or Thomas ticket to get here.
Thomas is cheap though.
Hmm?
To get Thomas here, that doesn't cost much.
Yeah, it shouldn't cost that much. I don't think Tex lives in Paris though, but that's not gonna be an option. I actually did the offer to Thomas, so like pay for a little bit and hopefully he can manage to get here.
I think you would do it for sure if it wasn't like a tourney like some day before.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't even have to pay. You know, I mean like maybe the next week or something.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm already gonna have another guest.
Oh, who?
Secret? Yeah, secret. Or actually, it's like people could sort of find it online, but if they haven't, I'm not gonna spoil them. I actually want to keep it sort of on the low. So I'm probably gonna take away the evidence possible. And no, traveling is not that expensive in Europe if you fly with Ryanair. If you don't, yeah, then it is kind of expensive. But with Ryanair, it's so cheap.
Ryanair should sponsor Smash Days.
Yes.
That would be sick.
Like round trip to UK from Sweden or Paris, like London or Paris from here, it's like in dollars, maybe $50. You can't complain about that. Oh yeah, I kind of expected Tech to live in Lyon. So, yeah. Thomas would be like a better option. And against Fox, they seem like to be Nah, I actually think Thomas might be better against Fox. Tech is better against, like, I guess, maybe Sheik. Or, I don't know, they're sort of even. But against Fox, I think Thomas might be better. No, I'm not going to Avalon, unfortunately. I'm going to a tournament in Barcelona the same weekend. It's cheaper for me to like get back home, and the tournament is bigger and with more prize money, and ice and over is already confirmed for that as well. And Avalon is just a one-day tournament as well. The tournament in Spain is like 3 days. Like, I like going to Holland, and I do it if I have the chance to, but if another bigger tournament is the same weekend, or about the same size, I feel like it's not, oh no, like it's not completely worth it, because one day, it's very little to travel for one tournament day, like out of country. Yeah, the Dr. Murray thing about after a missed rest though, then you rely on the fact that your opponent is gonna mess up. And I don't like that to be a thing to rely on. I want to win the match because I'm, you know, outplaying my opponent. Obviously, it's good to have a good rest punish. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's just like having it as an argument for playing the character, I can't feel like that. The thing is also against, you know, having one person on stream today. I came back from a tournament a few hours ago, or like maybe 5-6 hours ago. I came back home, and basically everyone from this area was going to the tournament as well, so most people were like super tired and stuff, but Pontus felt for like joining me.
Yeah.
I said I had plans to stream, or I wanted to stream if it was possible. It would most likely be alone today, but then Pontus was like, yeah, I can tag along if you want to, and I was like, yeah, sure, like, let's play. Especially since I'm gonna have like the Twitch week is coming up, so I did not want it to have like a 3-day break. Like, I wanted to talk about that a little bit as well, because tomorrow is gonna be an important day for me regarding the stream, and the week is gonna be important for Melee. Also, in terms of having like different people on the stream, I'm gonna try my best to have it. But people need to understand this city is way smaller than like the big areas in America. Like our not weeklies, but every 2 or 3 weeks we have like a small weekly for Gothenburg. And if like 25 people is coming, that's very good right now. Like very good. And a lot of them is like completely new to the game.
The thing is though, like when we were in the USA, we had 25 people, and there was like a lot of people who usually comes that didn't came that time.
Yeah.
So if like everyone who would have came, would be like 30 plus easily.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, it's very hard to have everyone there at the same time,
Yeah.
because always someone is
But
having
there's
like,
like the thing is there's a lot of new players, and they're like sometimes they're showing up and sometimes they're not. So
yeah,
if they eventually become like more into the game, then it eventually can be a lot of players, because there's a lot of new players here.
yeah, it is. The documentary in Evo was like
Yeah.
showing results here as well.
But that's the important why Smash needs to be a dream act, you know, because that will be like so good, because like
Yeah, Smash
like
It Dream Up would be
DreamHack
sick.
is like the Swedish gaming community's biggest stuff. I mean, if they can have Street Fighter there, why can't they have Melee? It's like it would give more viewers in the stream probably.
Yeah, it would not be impossible. Like we did have more viewers than Street Fighter at Evo 2013 and 14 I think as well.
Oh damn, I jumped into it.
I wasn't actually aware of the fact that soccer came from England, like the term. But the thing regarding mistakes is not only who created the mistake first, it's also who is keep doing the same mistake over and over again. No!
No!
Yeah, Smash takes up tons of time if you want to become super good. That's actually very true. But Holland is a very small country. It can't be that far, at least in terms of traveling. Like maybe 4 hours at most, and you can travel across the entire country in any possible direction. So at least that's good. No. No, I was floating. Oh, Street Fighter broke the record this year for viewers. That's very good if that's the case. They had 2,000 people playing. I haven't seen like the results in terms of viewers. I just know in 2013 we had the world record until Marvel broke it like a few hours later. Oh, good shine. Oh, the Smash 4 Invitational. Yeah, I can imagine that has like had like the most viewers. Oh my god, it must have been so good for Zero Me and Hungrybox playing the grand finals in terms of like presence on the internet. That's sick. Okay, let's try Fox again in this matchup.
It's getting hard in here, don't you think? I think it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I'm sitting closer to the window, so yeah, but I can open it up a bit more. Oh no.
I wanted to roll so much in that position because I just want to rest the roll because that's like the most satisfying thing. It's called flash if in Sweden. Swedish, I mean. The thing is, us Swedish people, we can talk English poorly because it's not our main language, so we have an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a bit stupid when people that is like a native speaker in the language and they're like
They
every
don't
single
understand.
yeah, like every single mistake you do. Not, by far, not the most people is doing that, but a few people they're like, oh, this mistake, and it's like, how many languages do you speak now again?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think like that's an average thing.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, the thing with English in Sweden is the fact that we learn it from such a young age. I think it's between 8 to 10 years old when you start using it.
Yeah, we learned it. We started to learn it when we were 9.
Yeah, between
My
8 to
time.
10.
Yeah.
It might be different now. My time, we sound like such an...
Yeah, that's fucking long time ago.
Yeah, it actually is kind of a long time now. Like 9 years, and I'm 21, so that's like 12 years ago. Yeah, I've always been bad at languages, so I've never ever bragged about being good in languages. It's more recently I've started to become like okay. Now, like, if someone is correcting me when I'm talking or like writing, and they do it like with intention of like, oh, this would be like a good advice, then then I'm like, yeah, thanks for the advice. But if someone is like just super annoying about it and like sort of trying to brag about being better, then I can be like, no, shut the fuck up. So it's more like how the person is presenting it. Advantages for Fox lasers, yeah. If you look at the lasers like kind of fast from a professional match, you might be like, oh, it only racks up damage, but it's also super good to force your opponent to play in a way that you want them to play. Like a lot of characters is having a hard time approaching, and if you get like your damage racked up a lot all the time, and you need to go in, then you are playing the character in a way that is not benefiting you at all. So that's the other super huge thing with Fox. So no, it's not only for damage. And it works even better when Fox is so fast, because when you're doing lasers, when they are starting to like get close to you, they can't react on Fox jumping in with a nair or something. Like, it just doesn't work that way. It's hard to say how hard it would be to learn Swedish, but I did read some article about it being the 3rd or 4th hardest language on earth. I'm not sure if it's that true, and I do think those kind of tests is like changing over time because they find new methods to use to like base their arguments around. But just learning a language period is kind of hard. No. Yeah, well, other language you know is also a huge factor because some languages is like related to each other. More words is like.
But you can't say Asian languages are harder because they do the same thing about us.
Yeah.
They see, yeah, the Western world's languages are harder just because it's way different for them. So like, from a global perspective, you can't really. That's not really true. To say that Asian languages are the hard just because it's harder for us.
Yeah.
Because us isn't the entire world. Oh.
Oh my god, no! Ah, that was so smart. No. I wanted to send you back into the stage with the backer again for the momentum to extend the combo. Yeah, but in terms of languages, I do think like a lot of rules, if you speak the language like you're a native speaker, then you don't need to really understand why something is used. You just hear it like, oh, this is right or this is wrong. It would be good to know like all the reasons, but unless you have plans to like teach people about it, then I guess it's not that important. No, I'm not gonna play Young Link. I don't want to scare away everyone watching the stream. No, I'm so stupid. Upper, upper. Besides, basically everyone was hating my Young Link anyway. Even I did.
No! It's gonna update. Fuck.
Yeah, it comes naturally because we're like taught from a super young age. And when you're very young, it becomes easier and easier to learn stuff.
For these guys, comment. Is there any possibility? I don't think so. Not you can practice tech skill extremely well, but I don't think.
Yeah, the thing is, like, in theory, I guess it would be possible, but without having the experience against humans,
no experience.
yeah, like trying out all the situations and getting aware to it, like even when I'm, yeah, like even with like all my experience, if I'm playing as a character that I doesn't have much experience against, I might know this is the right answer, but without having the crucial practice, it becomes very hard. And yeah, we're just gonna have like a few 1 minute break or something. Pontus is going to the restroom, I think. Yeah, the rivalry between me and Hungerbox, it's not healthy for me, it's not healthy for him, or actually it's more healthy for him because he's playing Puff. But it's not healthy for the viewers. But in a sense, everyone has to learn that the game can be played in a lot of different ways. And we just have to accept that. It's just how it is. Yeah, it's what area are you from anyway though? Because a lot of areas these days have like a community, but yeah, you can get pretty decent by playing on your own, but like becoming super good, I have a hard time seeing it. But the thing is,
yeah, I have like 5 minutes break.
yeah. But yeah, like a lot of people that is, reaching the top or close to the top, they are stubborn as hell. They don't give up, they just do whatever it takes. Yeah, Finnish and Swedish is not like related in terms of like how similar the languages are. They're not on the same part on the language tree. Kan du skicka en polypåse? Den blåa.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit on my own while Pontus take a few minutes break. Gets exhausting to play after a while, right?
It is. But it's very good practice for me because now, like, you're basically like forcing me to like not do this, and like you're just forcing me to play like so good. The thing is, when I play someone like you, and I will play like someone else, it will be like so much easier.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm really lucky like that I can play you like, yeah. There's not that many people that have like one of the best players and can play them,
Yeah.
So I should actually abuse that more.
Yeah, you're welcome to come over and play.
Yeah, I haven't played you a lot, but I think if I played you like a lot, I will like become so much better at the game. Because I do think that playing someone that's so good, like, it really helps.
Yeah, it does. I think
because
like
it basically like forces you to become better. But also, Smash is good to play like worse players. For some things also, like to learn how to punish and stuff,
Yeah. I think the way Cactor was typing it was the best. He said like, to become better at Smash, you need 3 different kind of people. One that is worse than you, so you can practice like combos, execution and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Someone that is like equal with you in terms of like skill level, so you guys push each other, and you have someone that is like, when you win it feels so good, but when you lose it feels so bad.
Yeah.
And then someone that is like clearly better than you, so you have to like practice on like defending yourself, your DI.
Yeah.
And someone that is like able to take every one of your habits into like different smaller pieces, and you can learn from it.
Yeah. tips on learning Swedish. The funny thing about Swedish though is that like a lot of words are actually kind of similar to English. You know? Like,
Yeah.
There's so many words like.
It's more than you think at first.
Yeah, it's like when you think about it, there's like so many. I don't want to take examples, but there's like Amara knows what I mean. So like, I don't think for English speaking people, Swedish isn't that learned hard. I think.
Yeah,
Because
maybe not.
a lot of things are the same. Like not a lot of things, but like a lot of words you can relate to. You can relate to a lot of Swedish words if you're like an English speaker, you know?
Yeah.
If you're from America or something.
Best way to improve really quickly other than hardcore practice is, I would say the most important stuff is like, if you play a certain character, you need to know like how the matchup is played, what options is like the most common, and then come up with an answer for every single one of them. Because a lot of the times you see players, they are doing the same kind of options regardless of what the opponent is doing. And it doesn't matter how many times you try with something if you're doing it wrong every single time. Like imagine a student having a question from a teacher and she's asking the kid what is 2 plus 2 and he keeps saying 5 every single time. It doesn't matter how many times he's gonna tell me that it's 5 if it's 4. You need to have the right answer for the right puzzle or situation or scenario or whatever you want to call it. So learn all of these situations is the fastest way to improve. Oops. Oh my god. Wait. No. It's not 4 stars. Smashboards or Melee It on Me. It's a huge Facebook group. That's the 2 most like common places for smashers to like post. No, what? I press it out beforehand.
Like if you do a very unexpected rest, a lot of people actually do like.
Yeah, they are trying to protect themselves.
Yeah, so they like accidentally hit and they get no punish, you know? Oh fuck, I didn't expect that. I think the best thing to do in that situation for me is just to wait on the ground. Instead of like...
Yeah, but oh fuck, really? Yeah, oh maybe.
No! You tricked me. No.
I was using Peach a bit earlier. I mostly been playing Fox today though. I think long-term Fox might be the solution here actually. So I at least want to give it a shot, like practice the matchup a bit, see how I feel about it. Oh my god, it's so stupid when you're invincible for that long.
No, I was gonna fire you. You're gonna drop down and fire, but I didn't get off it.
That was actually my old strategy in this matchup, like laser camp around the ledge and then wave dash up perfectly. Yo, what's up, Beat? I heard you took Leffen to game 5 on a small tournament. Good job. It's pretty fun actually if it's that the case, because I think no European since Ice at Beast 5 and myself beating Leffen has been taking him to game 5 except for you and Android. And you guys are like 2 of the upcoming players. Oh my god, how can that connect so long? I have a habit of releasing my stick after I run in with a grab. That's so bad.
I missed the jump.
Oh, I gave them all back.
Yes, it's PAL. You can actually, if you want to know if it's PAL, just look at the stocks logos. You know the stocks?
Yeah, the icons for the stock.
Yeah, in PAL they are much smaller.
Yeah, it's like almost half the size or something.
Yeah, it's like a lot smaller. So by the size of the stock logos, you can actually know if it's PAL or not. That's the only thing you need to look at, and you'll know.
Oh,
shit, I almost had you. Just slightly wrong.
quality options? Do you mean like partnership?
No, he means like when you watch a stream, on some streams you can like choose the quality you want to watch it in. So you can have like, if you have bad internet or something, you know, you can choose the quality.
Yeah, so it actually runs.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I'm not really even sure how to fix that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can just edit that, to be honest, in Twitch or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you should have that, because why not?
No. That's the stupid thing with this character. Die. No. Ah. No, I'm not gonna go down to one.
Could have rested, but I want to win legit.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. Just to kill you.
Yeah, that's the right way to play.
I don't know why, bro.
I hate it when you're about to JV5 someone and they just do random stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's game over already, but still, it's so
But I
annoying.
don't know that feeling, but I guess you do. I
Hmm?
know that.
Ah,
I've never like been close to JV5ing someone. But the funny thing is,
one day you will. One
even,
day you will.
Even like at high level, it can happen. Like Tomber almost JV5'd Rocky yesterday.
That was crazy. Yeah, Rocky won both the sets. Yeah, Rocky's he's good for sure.
Yeah, he's good.
Like, he was beating Tomber both sets 3-2, but Tomber almost got a JV5 in game 4 of Loser Final when Rocky.
JV5, like 4 stocks 0%.
Yeah.
3.
Like, he took 3 stocks in a row with 0%, and then he almost had a 4th grab, but Rocky managed to hit Popo with like 1 move. I think it was 1 backer, so it was like 12% or something. No.
I love when I get those. So satisfying against Fox. Oh.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah. You can probably relate when you get like a 0 to death with Peach.
Yeah.
That's the same feeling.
Okay, I should stop going for that at those percents, really.
Oh.
Oh, almost.
No. That's me on purpose. Woo-hoo. Damn.
No, Pal is better, dude. Fox is still the best character. He still beats Puff by a huge margin.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to complain about. That's my biggest weakness in this matchup. Good night, dude. Yeah, see you on Wednesday. The most important thing to learn when you start playing this game, regardless of character, is movement. You have to learn like the basic tech skills of the character and work from there.
Oh.
So with Peach, like, the float cancel stuff is obviously super important. So you always can like move around, especially close to the ground with like float cancel nairs. When you do like your float cancel fairs, that you do not like land too early or too late, so you don't get the float cancel. Wait, is someone... Pal is not better for Fox. That's Hacks being...
Hacks logic.
Yeah, Hacks logic is sometimes very, very flawed. Unfortunately. Fox is obviously better than NTSC. His up smash is way stronger and his up is longer. I can understand in one way what Hacks is trying, you know, to say, like, one matchup being important enough that it's not... The rest is not as important as that specific matchup, but I wouldn't say that's the case here. Like the other characters like Falco, he's not losing that bad against Fox, so he's like irrelevant or something. And I also would say Marth actually falling from the Shiny is worse. I guess the most important tech skill with Ness is double jump cancels. So you basically jump twice with Ness. Like you jump and then slightly after you jump again and you press out a move. That way, instead of going up like you normally would, if I jump twice with Fox, I go up twice, you can see. But if I would do it with Ness, you go down like after the second jump. That's pretty good with him, like especially with Fair. Fair is actually a pretty good zoning move. It's just that Ness is not a very good character, so most people do not really play him. Yeah, that's the sad truth. Ness is actually very bad in this game. Oh, what? Yeah, CPUs is actually very like, they have certain patterns that is like programmed into the game, so you can basically go to the ledge and let them kill themselves. I don't even remember the name for it right now, but it's some mood in Melee, when Cruel Melee, or what is it called? It's like 100 man Melee, but you play forever. And those CPUs, like, they're not even flying away from you, but the strategy with a lot of characters is being around the ledge and let them take SDs. So the most efficient way to beating CPUs is actually not fighting them at all. It's like letting them take SDs. Oh my god, that DI down. Yes, you guys should watch Pontus videos of how to get girls.
The reels, yeah. Why not? Give me views.
Like, who the fuck cares about PewDiePie? We have Pontus.
Yeah.
It's way more epic.
I did that like, on reaction, I didn't even look.
Oh my god, the stupid wind. Die.
I'm gonna get a rest. Watch this, guys. Watch this, I'm gonna get a rest, okay?
He's not gonna get a rest. Someone wanna bet? Someone?
Fuck.
Okay,
Right.
fuck.
I don't know why you have only 130 viewers. Like, when you played with, I think it was Tim,
Yeah.
before the tournament, you had like 400 or something. I wonder why.
No, I think 370. I'm actually not sure. The thing is, I think I had like 480 or 490 one of the first days, at most.
Maybe it's the day or something. No, it's Sunday. You should be having a lot of views.
No, actually, I think a lot of tournaments might be played in America.
I don't know.
So a lot of people is probably watching tournament streams instead. It's hard to compete against that. Weekdays is probably the best for like, oh, Smash, if it's not like a tournament stream. I actually don't know much about Lucas in PM. Like, I did play against Pink Fresh, one of the best Lucases in PM in the world, I guess. But I don't know much, unfortunately. Like, I don't know much about the game in general, to be honest. If it's a tournament in America, it's like such a high chance Mewtwo is there. It's like almost guaranteed at this point.
Oh. That's the worst grab. Oh my god. Oh, that wasn't even on purpose.
No. That's so close.
No. Oh. No. Fuck. Oh. So many missed inputs.
Game & Watch, I feel like he actually might be a little bit underrated. His shield is obviously very, very bad, but he has pretty good range. His crouch cancel game with the down tilt is pretty good. The 9 is luck based, but I don't know, like you will get it once in a while, and that's an entire stock. Oh my god. So yeah, actually I think Game Watch is a bit underrated. What were you about to say?
In theory, you don't even need shield, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't even shield at all, really. Because he's pretty fast too.
Yeah, he's actually.
So he can get around. Like if he were a slow character, he would be the worst in the game by far.
Yeah.
Because a slow character needs shield a lot.
Now I'm getting them a little bit less consistent. There we go.
At that percent, like you will always get that hit. I noticed it. Doesn't matter what I do. Oh shit.
Alright. There we go. No. It's crazy when I'm. Oh, no, not again. Oh, it would have been so ballsy if you went for the rest right away when I was air dodging into you.
No, I was gonna just up for you and rest you, but I fucked up.
No. Oh my god, did you
Yeah.
crouch to grab with the help from like the stage?
Yeah. That's what it was, so I did it. I guess.
Yeah. I was just thinking I might not have been in range or something.
Yeah, but you were definitely in range.
Yeah.
I just was the, you know, here.
Yeah. First down. Okay, that's...
Works. Oh. No. Damn, that was bad.
Yeah. Coming in from above with Puff against Fox might be hard if...
Yeah, because you just have up tilt and shit.
Yeah, Fox up tilt is such a stupid
You
move.
can't do anything against it. The same with against Falco.
It's like the move is so fast and it has so much priority.
Yeah, and Puff has no priority. Under her. No.
Okay, that time that time I hold fully away. No,
Yeah,
it's so much better to DI behind. It's fucking
The thing
insane.
is, I missed the up throw
Yeah.
right away, so like you had time to DI. Because when you grab someone as Puff, you just want to throw them right. Well, or yeah, with anyone really, you just want to throw them right away so that they don't DI. And if you throw them, no.
Yeah.
If you wait, they will DI.
Yeah, the thing is though, people that is experienced in this matchup with like Fox and stuff, they will buffer the DI. Like they will hold the direction that is correct beforehand. I have the habit of like, oh my god, I have the habit of like going back. No, die. Like when I run in, then I release the stick, and then I have no DI.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you throw them right, they don't even have time to react.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why you should hold the stick in case they get the grab.
Oh.
That's what the Fox players that has experience in this matchup does. No, I'm not gonna die.
Wow, that was some smooth bump right there.
You have to work for that one stock. You have done it.
Give it to me.
So yeah, so that's my main weakness. But the more I play this matchup and the more times I get reminded, like, okay, this was stupid.
Fuck,
Yes.
I can never get it. I had like 3 edge guards. It's so hard because
Yeah, you have to guess. The thing is, if you do guess right, Fox recovery is like very punishable, but it's very hard to guess guess correctly. Like he has so many options. So it's actually a myth that Space's recovery is not so good. Yeah, like seriously, in 2000, tons of people back in 2010, a lot of people was trying to make an argument for Spaces having the 3rd worst recovery.
What?
I was like, what? How? Oh, I was in range still? That was bad. Yeah, Roy is such a sad character in this game. It's like your opponent has like 400% and you're doing an aerial and it's like, oh, is he having 0%? Am I playing with handicap? Is it a glitch in the game? And then you realize it's none of them. It's just the character being bad. And you're like, oh, I should never play him again. He has fire though, which obviously makes him better than Marth because he has no fire.
Oh my god.
Okay, this time I got it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a bit random.
Oh, so I think someone was checking your video.
Yeah, I think.
Awesome. Now you won't have any problems at all to like pick up a goal.
Just go on the Finland boat and it's done.
Yeah. You like just go to a bar and use some of the strategies. It's like buying the playbook. Like Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother. It's like now it's guaranteed to work. You can pick up any chick you want.
I love those so much.
I think in theory Pikachu and Pichu have better recovery than that. Also, when you like consider a recovery, you also have to consider in the ledge options, because a lot of the times when you recover, you grab the ledge, and if you have a bad option from there, I can understand if some people do not include it, but I actually want to include that as a part of the recovery. Like imagine if Spaceys was having no options from the ledge. That would make them way worse, because then like doing uppy to the ledge would be like way worse than having like 14 frames of invincibility. So I also want to include that for obvious reasons.
No. Oh, that fucking platform. I don't know how you got up there, that's stupid. I can rest.
Yeah. It was a reverse snowban.
Yeah.
Or actually you might have died from that. Yeah, you had 47, you would have died. That was stupid.
I'm pretty YOLO.
Oh my god.
Recovery is that good. Like, mass recovery is probably the worst in the game.
The girls in Finland is that easy? We never went to a bar when we were in Finland. That's something we have to do next time.
What? I wasn't even bothering, like, thinking you're gonna go through the stage, because you always take the ledge. So I didn't cover it.
Oh, that's great.
Like, if I continue holding like that, will it like... Because it feels like sometimes like I survive the attack,
Yeah.
but I hold this the right DI way and I still die.
Nah, I don't, unless you die like to the right or left, that's not the case.
Yeah, because it actually feels like after I survive, if I just release the control stick, I actually survive sometimes. I don't know, it's just weird.
No, I should not go
I didn't
for
expect to
that.
get that. What?
Oh my god, how did I go up there as well?
What the fuck? Wait, I have to see that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm also gonna recheck that. Oh, when you go below me, it pushes up my character so much. Damn, that's good to know. Alright, good night, dude. It's fun having you on the stream. Take care.
I'm a duktig.
Hope to see you soon again, bro. Too much fun being around you. Oh my god, I pressed to the left. My DI sometimes is so bad. Oh, gets crazy. Oh, fuck. The little helmet made a difference.
Oh, I hate this matchup sometimes.
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
Like, in that situation, like, if you just don't, like, I probably knew you were gonna do it, but still.
That roll is so slow as well.
Yeah. I accidentally roll up, like if I wanted to wave dash out shield. Sometimes, like that. I didn't even meant to roll.
Alright, that sucks.
Like, I do it too fast, so I roll. That's kind of mean.
Oh, no, I'm so stupid. Why do I keep rolling in? Oh, damn, that's...
I can do to that though.
Yeah, that was a fun suck. Up throw fair twice to up throw upper. That might be... I know Falcos is doing that a lot. We'll see how it is with Fox a little bit more. Oh, somehow you got under my grab. No, yeah, to the side. Oh, okay, I can actually see some potential in that combination. Okay, not on that. That position was actually stupid. Reverse? No. Okay.
Like things like that are actually worse like trying out because people haven't been using them that much. I think, like in this matchup, I don't know.
The best feeling I've ever had, like regarding this game in any possible way, is winning Genesis 2. I started to play the game competitive back in early 2005, and I was like kind of convinced I was super good at the game because I was beating my friends, you know, that kind of story all over again, and I was super competitive as a kid, and I even am to this day in like everything. And Melee was like my favorite game from the first time I tried it. So when I went to my first tournament, obviously I wanted to perform well because results have always been important for me. But during the tournament I learned the hard way that I actually sucked at the game. And while watching the grand finals, I was like, I really want to become super good at this game, like the best player ever. So after I came home, I started to practice my ass off. It took a bit more than four and a half years before I went to America for the first time. Or like 4 years to get the best in Europe, and 4.5 years traveling to America. And I got second place, and then I got second place another 2 times. So winning in America the first time, I can't describe how it feels. So like, actually make it after 6.5 years. It's a long time, if you put it that way. So it was like 6.5 years of like true work, true dedication, and all of that. Oh, that was the one stock.
I have 2 left.
Yes, you have 2 left. When you shield Falcons mistacked, and you shield and he's rolling afterwards, you have to react pretty fast and then wave dash out of shield and get the grab. It's a bit tricky, but it's possible for sure. Yeah, I got 4 at pound 4. I never said it was 3 second places in a row. I just said I got 3 second places in total before Genesis 2. But yeah, I got 4 for pound 4 for sure. Yeah, 4th place is my worst placement since March 2007. That was when I placed 5th. And that time it was Caller W and his older brother who defeated me that tournament. They were like making a team combo, making me place 5th. I'm sponsored by P4K and EMP, and it will remain that way until November at least, and then I will see what my options are. I saw. I'm in Sweden right now, and I will be in Sweden until 25th or 26th of August. Then I'm going to Australia. Then I will stay there until the 3rd of September. Then I'm going to Barcelona, staying there until the 9th of September. And then I'm going to America 25th of September. So kind of busy schedule. Oof. No, when all my traveling is done, then I go back to Sweden. I have no plans to move to America or anything. I like it over here, and I have my family here, and tons of friends. I guess the argument could be made oh, you will get new friends and wherever you move, but for family, at least that's not the case. No, I don't have any problems with my hands or wrists while playing. I feel pain maybe once every 9 months, so I don't think it's even related to the game. Because if it was, it should have been more often, and it has been that way for 7 years. So it's probably more oh, my hands were in a weird position while sleeping or something like that. The thing is also, I have smaller hands than most people, and I think it's better because the GameCube controller is not that big. No. No. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I guessed it was too fast. Look, he's also asking that.
Yeah, regarding the quality option, I actually didn't know. I didn't have that option. I'll check into it how to fix it. If someone knows how to fix it, then I guess it will like make my life easier
Make the stream better.
and make the stream better. So my life gets easier and
Oh, snubben! Nästan. The guy, the dude. Also,
yeah, regarding the partnership, it's the Twitch guys being very slow. Either they are like the most busy people on earth, or I don't know. Sending one mail shouldn't take more than a few seconds, one might think. Oh, Mute King versus Westballs. Does that mean Wobbles did lose? And if that's the case, is it like winners final or grand finals, or what's the case?
har den för den?
Yeah, Mute King and Wobbles and Westballs is on the same tournament.
So that's where the viewers are.
Yeah. Yeah, I think weekends is the worst to stream for.
Yeah, but luckily there's not gonna